A common thing that people come into coaching for is to get clarity around their personal purpose. So, I mean, it's part of our narrative at this point in, well, we're in 2023, nearly 2024 shortly. And it just feels like it's such a big topic of discussion for people that everybody has to have a personal purpose. So you might very well find that clients come to you going, oh, I don't have any purpose. I don't know what I'm doing with my life. So this is a really nice way of doing that work with people. It's called Ikigai. It's from Japanese culture and has been around for many, many years. It's not a coaching model. It's more like a way of life, a way of thinking about things that the Japanese culture seems to have really promoted and celebrated. And so we're just borrowing really some of that wisdom that we can help use with our client work. So what the idea of it is that we can identify different kind of aspects of ourselves and what we think we are interested in, and then we can combine those and integrate those into something that helps us to inform our purpose. So first of all, we'll do what I love. So what are things that you love to do? We'll get the client to do this exercise. What are the things that you love? What really floats your boat, energizes you, makes you feel excited about the world? And they'll tell you, oh, well, I love to read, I love to be outside in nature, I love to laugh, I love to paint things, create things, I love to lead my team, I love to hit the numbers, whatever it might be. So allow them to just sort of tell you, what is it that you really love? And then just park that for a minute. And then we're going to think about what am I good at? What is it that I think I'm really brilliant at? What are my strengths? What are my attributes that I think that I or other people would say are true for me? And we just write those down. So again, it's like we make a little collection. Oh, I'm loyal, I'm funny, I'm charismatic, I'm determined, whatever it might be. So we just note those things down as well. And the crossover between the previous bit, what I love, and what I'm good at, is actually about passion. That tells us, what are you really passionate about? It's that combination of things that you love and you're good at. That's the passion, okay? So the next piece is, what the world needs. What does the world need from you or from everybody? Like if you could wave a magic wand and make some world issue disappear, or you could spend the rest of your life doing something to fix a problem, what really gets you going? What's really important? What do you think the world needs to know? If there was one message you could share with the world, what would that message be? And see what comes up. And then the crossover between what you love and what the world needs is actually your sense of mission. What's the mission that you need to go on in your life? So it's the combination of the two things there. That gives us mission. And then the last piece is about, what can you get paid for? What are the things, when we think about that would help us, that you could be paid for, that links to what the world needs, that links to what you're good at? So what could I get paid for? And so where it crosses over with what I'm good at, that's the profession. That's the thing that you could do in order to generate money and build a career in. But also the crossover between what the world needs and what I can get paid for would be vocation. What could I do that is like coming from the heart, the work that I could do from a point of view of contribution. And ideally then what we've done is we've mapped out these 4 different areas, and we've got a really good sense of what that person's unique personal perspective is about what's important in the world, what they love to do when they're at their best, their strengths, and also what they could get paid for. And when we take that in the round and we look at all of those things in a collective sense, what will happen is that something will start to emerge for that person where they go, this is what I want to do. This is the thing. This is my thing that I would really like to get more involved with, or the part of my world that I would like to make bigger. Or I'm doing these things for free as, something vocational, but actually I could get paid for it. So again, invite them to just be curious about what all of that together looks like. What does that mean for you? What can we extract from that? And just help them to kind of narrow down from it'll feel like it's quite big and amorphous, and we're just going to try and help them to just bring it down and go, how do we articulate and clarify and get closer and closer to the things that are really important for you? And that helps us to just pull it all together into purpose. Now, for some people, they like to land with a purpose statement. which can be really, really helpful for people, could act as a really good kind of guiding star for people. So, you know, if there's a particular word that is resonating for the person, brilliant. See if we can craft a sentence or just a very short phrase or even a single word that just helps them to articulate their purpose, and they can stay on track with that.